Okay, here we are, feeding time at the zoo. I love the way Lucy sits because she knows she's not getting anything till she does. Sit. Good dogs. You two stay. Okay, we're having duck necks tonight. So I've got the smallest chunk and that's for Roo. Move Winty. There you go, Roo. Winty. You two sit. Okay, the next biggest bit is for Sadie. Sadie, sit. Sit. You're not getting it till you do. Go, Sadie. Okay, she doesn't want to sit because she's feeling a little bit threatened by the other dogs jumping around. There you go, Sadie. There you go. And Winty's next. And I'm going to keep Lucy out the way. Good dog, Lucy. Okay, so Lucy knows that Winty's next. So you can see her focus is on me. Good dog, Winty. Lucy. And I always do it in that order. Roo goes first, Sadie goes second, because they're the older dogs. And Lucy and Winty have to stay on the side out the way. And then we do Winty and then we do Lucy. So we go in very, very strict age order. And we feed real food. That's what I kind of really like, having this utility room to feed my dogs in. Because if I had carpet, I really wouldn't want that duck neck on it. Definitely don't want it on my bed. Kind of don't mind it on the lino in the living room, but it's got to stay on the floor. And there's Sadie with hers. Okay, Lucy and Roo have chosen to take theirs upstairs, not all the way up. Roo's doing hers here at the bottom of the basement stairs. Sorry it's a bit dark for you, but she's nearly eaten all of hers. And Lucy, I'm going to turn some lights on up there. You see my utility room's in the basement, and that's where I do all the feeding. Mainly because it really annoys me if every time I walk into my kitchen area, 4 dogs follow me with hopeful faces. Now I do all the feeding in the basement. I only get hopeful faces when I go down into the basement with food. And I like that because I really don't like being nagged all the time. Every time I go near the food cupboard, I don't want them all looking hopefully at me. They all know now when I make food and I carry it downstairs, then it's feeding time, and then they all get excited. And Lucy has already learnt that, food on the floor is acceptable, but she may not pick it up and put it on the bed. All my dogs know that the bed is by invitation only. If I'm not home, they can jump on and off the bed as much as they like. But when I'm home, if they're on the bed and I'm not, then I make them all get off. And then I get on the bed, and then I invite them up if I want them there. That way I can sleep with my dogs when it pleases me, which is all the time. But I like knowing that should one of them be misbehaving or trying to sleep on my face, I can just go off and they'll go lie in all the dog beds. I wish I could draw, because if I could, I'd do this fantastic cartoon. I'd have all 4 dogs lying on the bed, half asleep, and they'll see me coming in from the shop with, dog beds like this under my arm, and there'll be a little thought bubble going, don't know why she keeps buying those, because she doesn't fit into them very well. So dogs will lie in dog beds, and they like lying in dog beds, but given a choice, for them the best bed is the one that's closest to you. So a good tip, if you get your puppy home and you have your playpen or your crate or the place where you put your dog bed and the place where you would like your dog to just lie down, chill out and leave you alone, if you go and take yourself into that space when you want them to chill out, they'll start thinking that that is the prime position. So initially with the puppy, you might put it in the playpen and then sit down on a cushion in the playpen yourself. and watch TV over the edge and don't interact with your puppy. And when your puppy falls asleep, you can come out and go wherever you like. But if you spend time, initially, if you spend time in the crate or next to the crate, or in the playpen or sitting right against the playpen while you're reading or watching TV or going on your laptop, then you'll find your puppy has a much better attitude to the crate or playpen than if it's the place where they go to be isolated from and separated from the pack. Then you can't really expect them to think it's a fantastic safe haven. Initially, to them, the safe place is where you are. Later on, when all your teenagers and your children start pulling their ears and tail, then they may well decide that the safe place is where you aren't. Or they get older and they learn that they can go and lie down and chill out. Anyway, that was the duck necks. They've gone. Dogs loved it. What are the puppies doing now while we were eating? And as you notice, the barking has all stopped. The puppies were awake for about 10 minutes, and now they're all asleep again. Rue's finished her duck neck and come up. So Winty's the only one down there still busy, but she won't let the other dogs take it off her. Okay, night night puppies.